looky what we have here. I'm just gonna throw this into the video somewhere random for absolutely no reason, just because we got a shipment of car parts. So let's go ahead and open this up. Just a few things I ordered to make a little bit more progress on the car, and they just showed up today. I just got back from work, so yeah, I'm literally just gonna throw this in the video somewhere. It'll probably make no sense, but it'll go in there. It'll be a good time. Oh, all right. Then we got some RGB LED bulbs. I sure hope these fit. So inside the Speed 6 headlights, they have a little LED bulb that goes inside of it. I'm not sure what it's for. It's just this random little LED bulb. I believe it's this style. And I have one that's going out, and the other one flickers, I believe. No, one stays on solid, and the other one flickers, or something like that. And I really didn't like it. And I've seen some people throw in some RGB ones that they can turn, you know, whatever color suits their car. For me, that'll be red, obviously. So yeah, I got these. I'll turn on the flashlight. I got these RGB LEDs. Assuming these fit when I do the headlights, then I believe T10 is the correct plug. Then I'll put a link in the description for those in case you guys want to pick some up. All right, and one more thing. Here we have some halos. Now this I am super stoked on, like absolutely. These are also RGB halos. We'll be doing red with those as well. Obviously, like, it's a pretty cheap kit, so there's some weird stuff to it. I'm gonna have to find a nice hidden place to mount this box. It's got a remote, a plug, and I'm gonna have to wire onto that plug to make it longer, run to the fuse box somewhere. But yeah, that should work. I'll make sure and like tape or glue all these connectors so that nothing gets unplugged. Other than that, oh, some adhesive pads. I'm not sure if I'll use those. I might use them to hold down some of the cabling and stuff. But I'll likely be using some sort of wire or something to hold these in. I'm a little concerned about finding a place to run these wires because that is thick, and the videos I've seen on halos for my car, they usually drill just 2 little holes and run 2 little wires through there, whereas I'm gonna have to run this giant flat wire, but I should be able to make that work. There's 4 of them in total, so I'll do the 2 outsides. Probably can't even hear what I'm saying because I'm playing with that. I will probably do the outside and far inside of my headlights because they've already got rings. Should look pretty good. I love the look of these with the flat tops, like that don't have. So instead of being a full circle inside your headlight, that's actually cut off like kind of like that, so it looks almost angry and like a half circle or like 3/4 of a circle. I see that on cars and I absolutely love it, so I might end up doing something like that. We'll have to see when the time comes, but yeah. So there's that random unboxing in the video. Super stoked on this. We should be getting to some headlight work here fairly soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this random little unboxing. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be trying to get the car finished up. Gonna get this stuff painted finally, been slacking on that. We'll try and get the headlights cleaned up and tie together a few more things in the engine bay. We obviously got to put the bumper back on and the headlights. There's a few little things. Got to get it all cleaned up, get all this dust taken care of, hook the sub back up, hide that wire. Yeah, so just a few little things here and there. Gotta get it cleaned up. I'm trying to get it ready for the second annual Sand Peak Grease and Grub meet that is going on the 5th. So this Saturday it is the 1st. So pretty tight crunch, but I'm gonna try and get this all finished up for that and have it ready. One more thing we got going on. So I've got these vortex generators for the back. So yeah, super stoked to get it finished up finally. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that. I might not record too much considering the fact that I'm really trying to get it done. And recording takes a lot of time. So we'll see how it goes. We'll do some time lapse and stuff, try and get things painted, and yeah, I'll bring you guys along for the ride as much as I see fit, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna start by prepping this stuff for paint. Get these ends pulled off of the strut bar. See if this comes off by these Phillips. It should. Cleaning everything, cleaning this, and then we'll get the first coat of primer down, and then start with the anodized coating and go with the red. So we're gonna go just black on this. I might try to do the inside of this lettering red again, but I'm not sure if I want to try and deal with that. And then this bar will be red, and these will either be black or just leave them the same color since they're already kind of a darkish color. So yeah, going to stop wasting time and hop right into that. But I forgot to charge the batteries in the camera, so those are charging right now. The camera died, so while I'm waiting, I'm doing some random little odds and ends. Masking this off, gonna do some ultimate black plastic restorer. I'm gonna do the back exhaust shrouds. I still need to mask the tow hook off. But if you guys don't know what this is, it's actually pretty cool. This is still wet, but it just kind of restores the new black look in plastics. You guys obviously didn't see what these looked like before, but they look so much better. They were so faded. This will probably be a pretty decent representation, because these are pretty rough. So yeah, let's just go ahead and spray it. See if you guys can even see. Now, I'm not 100% sure what this stuff is or how it works. But that's kind of different. And it kind of keeps that nice, fresh black look. So I just masked it off just to make life a little easier. But it does say to wipe off, overspray off paint, and then if it dries on the paint, just use some rubbing alcohol and a microfiber and take it off. So it must not be, I mean, it gets kind of sticky, but it's not like getting paint on your vehicle. So yeah, there's that side, and it'll dry and not look so wet, but and then that's what it used to look like. So yeah, pretty happy with it. I'm gonna kind of go over all the faded black plastic trim pieces, and should go pretty good. So I just figured I'd show you guys that. While I wait for the camera batteries to charge, then we're gonna paint this stuff over here. Get it painted. So yeah, I'm gonna do some whiteboards for the garage. So I'm actually gonna go grab one of those, get it mounted, and we'll throw together a list to complete by the 5th, and see how it goes. I'm trying to get as many random odds and ends done as I can while I wait for the batteries on the camera to charge. But I'm kind of running out of things to do. Obviously, still got a bunch of stuff I can do, but what I'm actually going to start with, dang it, start. Alright, so I'll probably unwrap and rewrap these cables here, reroute this a little bit better, tuck this so it can't be seen so easily, and get that hooked back up. I will wrap these in Tessa tape probably, rewrap the MAF sensor line and route it kind of out of the way. I got some of that black restore stuff going on the fuse box panel. I really want to do this, which means I'm gonna have to pull my stickers off. Not a real big deal. The I Love JDM one's been there since I bought the car. This was from my trip to Oregon. I was working in Oregon and made it out to a Western Washington's Mazdaspeed meet. It was a killer time. Spent some time out there with the guys from Cork Sport. They did a dyno day, just hung out with everybody. It was a dang good time. Lots of Speed 6s. But yeah, probably gonna have to pull those off. And then this sticker, we'll get that covered and maybe getting it not looking so bad. Take note of what it looks like right now. And we'll see how it turns out. Also, I've started my list. I need to get the headlights done first and foremost. I've mentioned this a couple times, but here's a good look at how bad they are. But I'll definitely do a time lapse of that. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for the camera on. I got this. Where is it? Half of it's here. All my detailing stuff. So, oh, I might have pulled it out when I detailed the car because I was thinking of getting it done. So, yep, it's right here. I'll put this right here. Okay. So I just got this Turtle Wax Headlight Lens Restorer. It's got some little sandpaper pieces in it, stuff like that. For this, I'm just going to do a just step by step, just read the instructions and just go based off that, but I will show you guys going through that. I will likely not be separating the headlights and installing the halos that you guys saw in the beginning of this video. Simply because I don't actually have any adhesive right now, and I really just don't think I have time for that right now. So yeah, probably won't be getting around to that, but Not a huge deal. We'll get them cleaned up, and then we'll do a video on its own for the actual Halo installs. Should work pretty good. Back over to the list. Obviously, paint and strut bar and coil cover, and then get them installed. Don't mind my handwriting. I'm left-handed. And then using these tiny markers between those two things, it's hard to write and not rub away everything I'm doing, so don't make fun of me. Get her hand waxed, because I didn't get around to that when I cleaned it, and it's going to need it. And then I'll probably do another quick wax when I get to the meat. And then I'm going to wrap MISC engine bay items and clean the bay. So there's a bunch of stuff in the bay, like this. It's just really nasty. Really gonna try and get that all cleaned up, all this dust out of here. Get the coil cover put on, and then, you know, really just kind of detail it. I gotta still route some hoses like this, try to figure out what I'm doing with that, because I'm not super stoked about how that is. And then stuff over here I talked about, so just little things like that. And by the time I get around to that, I will have the camera charged, and I will do a time lapse for you guys. So I'm gonna do random little odds and ends to wait for the camera batteries to be done, like this radiator support. Just do some back to black on that, and I'll get to you guys with the time lapse here shortly. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Quick update, guys. I got some of this stuff in the engine bay wrapped. Got the battery cables. Got some of this stuff wrapped. I got this run the way that it's going to be. I guess that's pretty much it. So we still got a bunch to do. I added install VGs to the list that are going to go on the back. Still need to pull these stickers off, but it's looking like the batteries are going to need to charge overnight, so I might have to wait till tomorrow after work to get you guys some time-lapse footage, which I really want to do. So I'm still going to do a couple other miscellaneous things here and there. I still need to get all this painted. I might throw the primer on for tonight, and then you guys will have to get some sort of time-lapse for tomorrow. Sprayed some of the black restoration stuff on that. It looks pretty good. I need to peel that AM sticker, these stickers, get this done, and then really clean this engine bay up. Lots of water spots everywhere, so should work pretty good. And then can start getting stuff marked off the list. So yeah, that's that, and I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up for tonight, do a couple other little items, and then we'll continue tomorrow when the batteries for the camera are charged. Guys, it's May 4th, so the meet is tomorrow, and I have not gotten nearly enough done. I did a little bit more of the wire tucking on the engine bay, as you guys had seen, and I started to lay down the paint on this stuff, so we're definitely making progress, but I only have today left to get the car finished up. So we're gonna bust butt today and hopefully get it finished. Today's wife's birthday, so I might end up going out with her to do some stuff before we get too far into this, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. So the plan for today, we're gonna actually get the bay detailed. I want to get a bunch of like stuff like this cleaned up, some engine degreaser on all this stuff, get it real washed, get rid of all the water spots. Gonna get the headlights done today for sure. We're getting all that stuff painted, get these vortex generators installed, do some black restoration on this like I had said. So yeah, we're gonna get everything marked off the list, and then I'll probably give her one more hand wash. She'd get pretty dusty. Do that today, and then the day of the meet, so tomorrow, I will just take it to the car wash, spray her off with some soap and water, and then use a hand wax and a microfiber and just get rid of all the water spots and wash her down. Yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm going to start by finishing up painting this stuff, get the rest of the color on that, get it clear coated, ready to go, and then I will start working on the headlights, see if I can get those restored, and then we'll get those put back in, get the bumper back on, and get it cleaned up. Hopefully get the fog lights to work. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into laying down some paint on those real quick, and then we'll get to the headlights, as that's kind of the main thing I want to get done, and we'll go from there. Headlights. I got some simple green just for cleaning, a bunch of paper towels. Get the turtle wax headlight lens restorer kit. I'll just be following this off the instructions. And then McGuire's headlight coating. I don't personally know how good these kits are, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I'm gonna hop into that and see if we can get these cleaned up. Alright guys, so the headlights turned out awesome. I am so stoked on this. All in all, super stoked with how those turned out. So much better than they were. We're gonna get them cleaned, and then we got the vortex generators installed on the back of the car. Pretty stoked on that. So now we can actually mark a few things off the list. So we got the VGs installed, and the headlights done. The marker's not working. Alright, so VG's installed. We got the headlights done. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the fog lights. I got the final coats of paint on all of this stuff. Just let it dry and then we will clear coat it. So I'd say we can mark that off the list. Still need to install it. I did get the miscellaneous items wrapped in the engine bay, and then the wifey is detailing the engine bay right now. We're getting real close. There's a few other miscellaneous things that I would like to get done before the meet, but it's coming together pretty good. So if you guys enjoyed that time lapse, we'll update you some more when we get a little further. Alright guys, so as you can tell by that time lapse, the wife has been detailing the engine bay. We got it pretty good. It's looking good. I'm going to be pulling this intercooler piping off, pulling the plugs, checking them out. The car's misfiring and just running really weird, sputtering. And I need to pull that off to put the coil pack harness or cover on anyways. So I'm going to pull the plugs real quick, double check them. I'm going to run grab a fog light. I'll get the headlights put in and the bumper, do a time lapse of that for you guys. And then I'll show you headlights and just kind of a quick go over on the car. I'm going to pull the plugs first, then I'll run grab a fog light, then we'll put it back together and go from there. So I will update you guys in a bit, once again, like always. Alright guys, so all that prep, and I was trying to pull the car in the garage. It was misfiring and stuttering real bad. So I decided to pull the plugs. And see if it'll focus. It's probably good enough. Anyways, they're completely fouled. And then as I was pulling them out, I ran into a plug covered in oil. I'll post a picture of that right here. So yeah, it wasn't looking like I was going to be able to make it to this meet that I've been prepping for. I ran over to O'Reilly's, or I did some research actually, and I found out that the valve cover gasket was likely leaking into the cylinder head on the spark plugs. And nobody really carries those, but I was able to run over to O'Reilly's. They said they'd have one by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and 4 new plugs. So hopefully those arrive tomorrow morning. I'll get those, throw the gasket in, throw the spark plugs in, and hopefully that fixes the problem. We can make that meet tomorrow. That's what we're hoping for. As we wait, I'm going to get the headlights put it back in, the bumper put back on, get the car all tied together so that everything is ready for that to go back together. I'll do a time lapse for you guys of that, and show you guys how the headlights turned out. So let's jump right into that. Bumper off. She's finally back together. The headlight's done. Man, they turned out good. Final coats of paint and clear are on all this stuff, so as soon as this last coat of clear dries, then we'll put it all together and it'll be ready to go back on the car. And then let's check out how these headlights look. Alright, so I had an issue with this side not working. Had to pull it out, pull the bulb in the other way. But they're working now. Go ahead and show you guys. So this is with the lights themselves on. And obviously on a red color. I've got a remote here. Just RGB LEDs, so they can be pretty much anything you want them to be. That one's bound to get somebody in trouble. Yeah, so pretty much any color. The remote's kind of temperamental and has to be aimed just right, very closely. But yeah, they both do it. Go ahead and turn the key on and the lights back one click. And then that's them without the lights on. They turn the lights all the way forward, or the switch. Turn it back one. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them to stay on just like that by themselves. It seems to auto shut off, but I might figure something out. But yeah, they look good. Super stoked. Add just a little bit of headlight flare, and then we'll get the halos put in at some point. So, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the night. And we need this video edited, and then we'll start another video tomorrow for this to get the engine put back together. The trip down there, gonna be meeting up with a buddy and cruising down there with him. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this all put back together tomorrow, and then we'll do a video of the meet itself. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Have a killer day, and we'll see you in the next one.